Saturday nights in October. The air is just different at night. Everyone's excited for cooler weather, and Halloween parties are like nothing else. There's something about being able to suit up and be someone else. Something else. Mix that with a couple of drinks, a fun atmosphere, and that's why Halloween parties can't be topped. October always brings the freaks out too, though. Bad things happen. The mass shootings in Vegas back in 2017. The guy who decided to take advantage of the poison and trick-or-treat candy urban legend and poisoned his son's candy, all just to cash out on his life insurance. And even the Amityville murders, where Ronnie DeFeo shot his whole family. They all happened in October. And now we have the scumbag, or scumbags, going around killing people right here in Tucson. It's up to 5 people now, 2 individuals and a family of 3, where all the power, phone, and internet cables were cut late at night, and the victims were decapitated. The heads are yet to be found. The killer, or killers, are apparently leaving behind candles and strange symbols on the wall, written in the victim's blood. It's pretty awful stuff. But real lame, some murderer to start doing these ritualistic killings in October. Very cliche, no matter how awful they are. They say some of the victims had their cell phones out with 911 dialed on their phones. Could be the work of signal jammers. This is all happening in the city though. That makes me glad for once that my family, mostly my prepper dad, decided to buy a plot of land in a more remote area, complete with a shelter, generator, and loads of unperishable goods and water. Tonight though, tonight's the night. It's Halloween, and everyone I know is going to be at Greg's party. That means strength in numbers, and all the fun that comes with Halloween parties. The night was a blur. I remember laughing a lot and drinking a lot, and I know that I had fun, but the details are blurry. It's about 2 a.m. now, and before I black out, I decide I need to go home. But there's no way anyone's gonna let me drive, so I order an Uber. When the Uber arrives, I get in and say nothing. The Uber driver says nothing. Now, I'm usually a big fan of an Uber driver not trying to small talk me to death, but it's quiet. Too quiet. No radio, no greeting. The guy just starts driving. My family home is a good 20 minutes away, even with no cars on the road like it is now, and about 15 minutes in, I'm nodding off in the back seat. "Hear about Azrael?" the driver says, jolting me awake. "I'm sorry?" "You know, the killings," he says. What the fuck did he just say? Azrael? Did he just say offers? I'm drunk and half asleep, so I'm just foggy. Something in my brain is just confused. "The beheadings?" I ask. "Yeah, that. Here they only need 1 more this year." 1 more? This guy must know something I don't. He's probably doing some deep dives or stumbled upon a Reddit with some crazy theories. "Where'd you hear that?" I ask, feeling more awake now. Reddit. Bingo. I don't know, man. I think it's just some guy that takes Halloween too seriously. Silence. Nothing else is said until we arrive. I get out of the car without another word. No cars in the driveway, and I remember that my family went up to Phoenix for the week, and I'm glad I don't have to feel like I have to sneak in to not wake anyone up. I unlock the door and walk inside, like someone who doesn't have to be considerate of others getting home this late. I look at the microwave to get a bearing on the time. It's blinking 12:15 at me. No, that's not right. I check my phone. 2:45 a.m. I have enough time to play some Silent Hill before the sun comes up and that birds are chirping and I haven't gone to sleep yet depression hits. I I go to the living room and power on the PS5, picking up right where I left off. After a couple of minutes, I decide to check in with Greg about the party and see if he's shut it down yet. I type up a text. "You make the last call yet?" And hit send. Message failed. No Wi-Fi, no signal. That's strange. Even out in the boonies, if I don't have signal, my Wi-Fi usually got me. Might have to reset the modem. "Alexa, turn on the living room light." The light switch is on. No chime from Alexa, just the sound of a light switch physically clicking on. The hairs on my neck stand up. I head towards the entryway from the living room to the dining room, where the light switch is. "Alexa," I say, "turn off the living room light." Nothing. I stare at the light switch for what seems like forever, but it's probably all of 10 seconds, holding my breath the whole time. I exhale. I'm just drunk and tired. I whisper to myself and start to turn back towards the living room.
"Okay."
I hear a deep, barely human voice say, and the light clicks off.